What's up guys, Starlink here, and after more than a few months of hiatus, I'm back here to tell you that there is a game that you really need to check out that's making waves on Kickstarter. That game is Crowsworn. The story of Crowsworn is as follows. In Firendel, a dark and oppressive world where even the air seems to carry weight, you awake from a deep slumber. You find yourself in a coffin, buried in an unmarked grave, surrounded by unfamiliar territory. Seemingly void of purpose, you venture forth attempting to retrace your steps and regain your lost memories. Leaving your grave behind, you discover the small, dilapidated village of Angstel. The village is inhabited by peculiar characters with unknown intentions. The inhabitants speak of a world cursed by the Dark God. They speak of a world forced into perpetual penance for the sins of its fathers. Attempting to unravel the mysteries surrounding Angstel sends you down a perilous path. As you lay waste to monsters that stand in your way, you continue to explore the neighboring lands, in an attempt to uncover the truth behind your burial and the secrets surrounding this strange curse. Sounds pretty wicked. The gameplay of Crowsworn takes inspiration from the likes of games such as Hollow Knight, Bloodborne, and Devil May Cry, which is clearly seen through the Kickstarter trailer. Your weapons consist of 3 varieties. A scythe, which will act as your primary weapon against enemies, as well as function as a tool to interact with the environment, like solving puzzles and such. A set of pistols that can be used for distance combat and have infinite ammunition with the exception of having to manually reload occasionally. And last but not least, you have Corvian powers. Very powerful dark magic abilities that utilize a resource known as Malice, which can be recovered by damaging enemies. The devs' goal was to make combat very fast and stylized, taking some cues from the likes of Devil May Cry, and it looks great in motion. You're able to pull off combo tricks like throwing out your scythe and bouncing it around with your bullets to deal large amounts of damage, which looks pretty cool. Platforming segments look to be insane as well, being able to dash in the air and pogo bounce off of things to reach greater heights. The devs claim to have spent a lot of time perfecting the timing of button responsiveness in the game to make it both the combat and the platforming feel more satisfying. And coming from someone who enjoys a good platformer and has twitchy fingers to boot like myself, this is always a good thing to hear. A lot of the platforming looks to take some heavy inspiration from the likes of Hollow Knight in particular. The devs themselves even point out that they are heavily inspired by classics such as Donkey Kong Country when it comes to platforming accuracy, which is a good thing in my book. Taking another page from Hollow Knight is Crowsworn's rune system, which acts very similar to the charm system found in that game. They come in 3 varieties consisting of spirit, blood, and flesh. Each rune is slotted into your weapons, enhancing and modifying its abilities. They can also be boosted based on certain rune combinations, granting you bonuses like increased strength or explosive rounds for your pistols, for example. Last but not least are star fragments, which can alter and enhance your abilities in unique and powerful ways as you customize your own constellation. These features help add a nice layer of strategy to the game, equipping different loadouts that mix well with your preferred playstyle. The customization seems to be pretty deep in this game, and I love it. The art style seems to take a lot of visual and design cues from the likes of Bloodborne and Hollow Knight, and the music, from what they give us a small taste of on their Kickstarter page, sounds fantastic, giving off that gothic metal vibe that fits the theme of the game well. Overall, Crowsworn is shaping up to be a game you really don't want to miss out on if you have any love for the metroidvania experience, especially for fans of Hollow Knight. Crowsworn is currently in development by Mongoose Rodeo, and with an estimated release window of December 2023. Keep your eyes on this one, folks. So like I mentioned in the beginning, this game has been making waves on Kickstarter right now, and I think it reached its initial funding goal within the first 24 hours, and I know it's far surpassed that by now, reaching a bunch of stretch goals and whatnot. So I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible to give those of you that may not have seen it yet a chance to go and check it out and back it for yourselves. I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of Hollow Knight, because this game really does have potential. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Remember, as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like or dislike if you didn't. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Reach for the stars.